Hello, Mookies. Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is awesome, fine, perfect, and great. Yes. You know what today is? The last challenge in my 7 days of challenges. Wow. I'm going to eat this whole lemon. I'm going to try to eat this whole lemon. I think I can do it. I really like sour stuff. So it's just the peel that's got me. But I can eat a lemon with salt, like the inside. Yeah. I'm going to cut this up and we'll get to it. I know that you've seen, I'm going to cut the ends off, okay? I know that you saw in the title that I wanted to talk about this YouTube drama going on, this Crissy and Domo thing. I don't know if all of you that follow my channel know what that's about. This smells so good. When I squeeze lemons in anything like my tea or anything like that, I always keep the lemon and I cut it up into smaller pieces and I put it in my garbage disposal. And it makes everything smell so good once you run the disposal. And I run it with ice cubes. It helps keep your blades sharp. Whew. I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm going to pick out the seeds. I can't remember which fruit seeds are bad for you. I think it's apples. You're not supposed to eat apple seeds. But just in case it's lemon, I'm going to take those bad boys out. Oof. Making me a little nervous here. It's hard to hold things properly with these nails. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot going on with those two, and there's a baby involved. I just wanted to, you know, not like it was asked for, but I just wanted to give some motherly advice because they are just living their whole life out there on YouTube, putting it all out there. You know, one day that baby is going to grow up and be able to read. The internet does not go away. Everything you put out there, regardless if you erase it or not, especially as popular as those two are, people are screenshotting your stuff. Your stuff is going to live out there in cyberspace. And that beautiful baby that you had, Domo, one day will be able to access that information. And I know that you are in your feelings right now. I get it. I should probably explain to those of you who don't know what's going on. Domo and Crissy, two really cute girls, were in a relationship. Domo was artificially inseminated. I think that's the correct term. Had a baby. Crissy is her ex-girlfriend. They broke up. They had a channel together, had millions of subscribers. So they broke up. Things were going well for a very short time. But Crissy moved on. She found someone else. And things have all gone to hell since then. I I understand why Domo, her name is Dominique, they call her Domo. I understand why she's upset. She's the maternal parent. I guess Crissy had an opportunity to adopt this little boy, but did not do so when they were together. Now she has no legal rights to the child, and Domo does not like the way Crissy is living her life currently, and she has restricted her from, she's not letting her see the baby at this present time. So there's this big old thing on the online about their whole relationship. I mean, they're reporting on it like every hour on the hour. Any little Snapchat one of them does, or pictures that are taken. And now Crissy's girlfriend, her new girlfriend, is getting into the mix, which she has no place in doing so, my opinion. Yeah, it's just a big old mess. And my advice would be for Domo was to just stay off the internet with your business at this point, because Crissy is getting way, way, way too messy. She's rubbing stuff in your face. It's not right, but it's also not right for you guys to be going back and forth online telling everybody your business like that. You're the maternal parent. I understand that you want to keep your son safe, which any mother should do. And you have every right to make the decisions that you're making. I'm going to take my first bite of this, okay? That skin, the peel, oh dang, oh dang. I'm gonna feel it in your nose. That pill is no joke. It's hard for me to even bite through it. It's nasty. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh. So this whole mess online where this baby is involved, what I would suggest you guys do is, for now on, I mean, what's done is done, but it's just getting too messy, and there's a baby involved, and one day this baby is going to grow up and be able to obtain all of this crap online. And when you guys get older, once you, Domo, if you ever see this video, get older, once Crissy gets older, you guys are going to look back like, why did I do that? When you're young and you are in your feelings, it's hard to control yourself. You're impulsive, you're upset, you guys are going at it. I get it. Thank God there was no internet. There was nothing like that when things ended with my son's father and I. Because I don't know how clean of a break that would have been. It was actually pretty clean of a break because well, anyways. But this whole back and forth and everyone is reporting on it. I just wanted to come on here and give you a little bit of advice. Now, Crissy, you are being messy. You know you are being messy. You're a really pretty girl. It's fine that you have moved on with your new little girlfriend. But your little girlfriend has no business in there coming online, tweeting, calling Domo names, and all of this crap. This is so childish and stupid. If you want to be in that baby's life and you have no legal leg to stand on to see that baby, common sense would tell you not to rock the boat. If you really want to see that child, then make it happen. Sit down with Domo. Apologize. You're being messy. You know you're being messy. Now they're reporting that you went and picked up the girl's car because the car was in your name, the car that you are not paying for, that she's paying for, but because it's in your name, you went and like repoed it or whatever. That's just crazy to me. Now, that's what they're reporting. I'm not in your house. I'm not in Domo's house. I don't know if that's 100% facts, so I am going to say that right now. This is just what's being reported. This is an assumption. I'm assuming what they're reporting is truth, but it's real messy. Real messy. If that is the case, that's crazy. That's real crazy because that girl was paying the car payment. You weren't paying the car payment. And you picked up the car because it's in your name and just took the car away from her. In turn, she turned around and bought 2 more cars to replace the one you took. Which, Domo, let me tell you, I think that was a good choice because I'm glad you went with BMW. I have a 750 and I can promise you I love the car. I love my BMW. My brother drives a Mercedes and I like my car much better than his. So if she want to take the Mercedes, let her have the Mercedes. You went and got 2 BMWs, so okay, I mean, if that's what you want to do. So anyways, it's all over the place. It's all over the internet. I mean, well, all over YouTube. What's going on with these two? All you got to do is type in either one of their names and all their story is going to pop up. But Crissy, you are being petty Betty. Oh. Peppermint Petty. Sour. Petty Petunia. Just petty McPetty. That's just crazy. Why would you go and pick up the girl's car? Why would you go and flaunt your new girlfriend and rub it in this girl's face? Clearly, it hurt her when you moved on. Why would you rub it and smear it in her face? Who does that? If this child is that important to you, Crissy, then maybe you guys should sit down and get some counseling going. If this girl Mila is going to be in your life, if you really think she's going to be there for a while, set up a meeting with her and Domo so they can meet. So Domo can feel comfortable with her child around this other woman. You are being like crazy petty. Like this is, I'm watching all these little reports, and I saw the text messages back and forth between you and Domo that you released, going back and forth about the school and what days you can see him and so on and so forth. And it's just so messy. It's all so messy and petty and terrible. I'm just saying, you guys, you have to think of this child before you do anything else. It's not in his best interest to air all your business out online like this. It's not. Because this is going to come back and bite you in the ass. Now, Domo, I understand you being concerned for your son, because just like everyone else, people are screenshotting Crissy's snaps. She hanging out with all these people. She looking rowdy. It appears that she's smoking a blunt. And this is not her normal behavior, or the behavior she showed when she was with you in your relationship. I understand you have a reason for concern, and you don't want your son around that, especially if you don't smoke or you don't do those things. I really feel bad for both of you, to be honest with you, because someone needs to sit down with both of you. I feel, and have some counseling to try to figure out a better way. You need a mediator or something. But I do understand Domo, and I'm not trying to just pick sides here. But Crissy, you showing out. You're doing too much. I don't know if you started out trying to make her jealous, or why you would put... I understand Domo went and told the world that you moved on. But if I remember from that video, she never gave the girl's name. She was hurt in her feelings, and she made a video about it. I understand you being upset because she put your business out there. That's where it should have stopped. Now you're cramming this girl down her throat. And then Mila. At first, I was feeling bad for you. You're kind of caught in the middle of all this. And now you want to get on Twitter or wherever and start calling this girl names. You starting to call... Oh, I almost grabbed my water. Whew, I got to get through this. Started calling that girl names. You see, I'm trying to distract myself so I can eat this crap right here. I'm getting through it. That's how sour... That's how sour your little storyline is right now, Domo and Crissy. Because I'm able to get through this lemon by talking about what's going on. It's just sad. This story hits home for me a little bit, and that's why I felt the urge to talk about it. We have a petty McPherson in our camp too. People love to put half-truths online. But my son, this involves my son, my baby always takes the high road. And he coaches me a lot for me not to go off on anybody, say anything, just to let things go. My son is a good man, and he is going through some of these things right now. And that's crazy because there's lies, half-truths. And it's not easy for me to sit here as a mother and watch somebody lie out there about your child. But that's neither here nor there. As always, my son has everything under control. And I am proud of him of that. I hope that you guys can somehow get on the same page. I have to take a pause because it's in my throat. It's right here. It don't want to go down. Oh. I'm almost done, you guys. Look at that. Oh. I thought if I talked about something that kept me interested in something else besides this lemon, I could get through it easier. It seems to be working, but the peel is like leaving a tingling, numbing. It's not a numbing. It's almost like it's taking away your taste buds, but you still taste everything and you're still feeling like the discomfort. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I hope you guys can get some counseling and figure out a way to make your co-parenting work for the baby's sake. Mila, you need to stay in your lane, girl. Don't be talking about Domo. That's not right. You messed up right there. I think you were doing just fine being quiet. Because at that point, you had nothing to do with this. Now you over here tweeting about this girl calling her names. And it makes you look real bad. I understand you guys are young, but that's very childish. Very childish. I think you really messed up there, kiddo. Crissy, I think if you want to see your son, you need to have a sit down with Domo. You need to see about signing those adoption papers. Go to get some counseling. And you need to slow your road because you're doing way too much out here on YouTube and Snapchat. You think people don't remember that snap with you with that big old cigar thing in your hand? We know what's packed in there. You parading around with your girlfriend, that's fine if you've moved on. But why do you gotta cram it down the girl's face, down the girl's throat? It's just not necessary. You guys are online together, hee-heeing, kiki-ing. It's just so messy and unnecessary. It makes you look bad. At first, I felt bad for you, but now all these new things coming out, I'm just like, girl, nobody needs to know all of that about you guys. You don't need to show every little thing going on in your life. You don't got to show every little thing. I understand this is what YouTube's about. You're putting yourself out there, but you don't got to show all that. You're doing that on purpose to hurt Domo, and that's not cool. If no matter what, that is the mother of your son, who you feel is your son, you still have to treat her with respect. You have to. There's no way around that. You still have to respect one another. But you're doing way too much out here. You look crazy. You need to slow down and stop all this mess. That's just, it's too much. I think you can probably get all this together and you can see your son. That's what you want to do. I can promise you this, nobody will keep me away from my child. Yes, I gave birth to him, I understand that, but if you feel that you are his parent as well, this relationship that you're in, all the pettiness that is going on, the fun that you are having, none of that should ever be more important than you seeing your son. If this girl is asking you not to have the baby around Mila, or not to have Mila on your channel right now, at least let them meet. Let Domo feel comfortable with Mila before the baby is involved. It's quite simple. Why would you let any of that get in the way of you seeing your son? You are doing this to yourself. At this point, you are doing this to yourself. I don't think Domo is asking too much of you. Any woman in a relationship, any man in a relationship, whenever the other party moves on, they are going to be extra cautious with that child. They do not want that child around this other person. You don't know if this other person can be some kind of crazy person who hates kids that's playing the part just to be around you. I'm not saying anything about Mila. I don't know Mila. But you don't know her enough to know that she will never hurt that child, that she might not, that she could lose her temper and smack the you know what out of him. Anything could happen. She could be neglectful. Maybe she has no maternal instincts whatsoever. You don't know. Domo has every right to be concerned when other people that she does not know are around her son. And you should respect that, because that is good parenting. That is good parenting. You should understand that. You say you feel like you're his mother, you should be able to understand that. Just because you're with this girl and sleeping with this girl, there are serial killers out there that are married and have families and with these people for 20 years, and the woman laying in the bed next to the man who's a serial killer never ever knew that he was doing the stuff he was doing out there. It happens. Stop picking on this girl. That, it just makes me, it kind of pisses me off. Like, stop picking on this girl. Leave her alone. Don't keep throwing your relationship in her face like that. Don't keep cramming that down her throat. You're a pretty girl. Get it together. Make this right so you can see your son. It's very simple. You're mad at her for letting your business out. I get it. So now you're being vindictive and you're like, okay, you want to tell everybody about Mila? Well, I'm going to tell everybody about Mila. Okay, the games are over. Stop doing this. There's a baby involved. I know my subscribers are probably like, why are you getting all into this? And like I said, there's some, some of this hits home a little close to home for me. Yeah, we're dealing with, it's not the exact storyline, of course, but people love to jump online and do half-truths and try to make themselves look good. That's life, I guess. Life of social media. But it's sad. Domo. I have to say, I mean, I'm not trying to pick sides. I think you guys are both in the wrong. But I am leaning more towards Domo because this has gotten way out of hand. I understand the change in her behavior because from what we saw on your vlogs and on your videos, she didn't seem to be behaving the way she did back then when she was with you. She seems much different now. And that would cause me to be alarmed as a parent. I'm sorry, this is like, look you guys, this is all I have left. This is all I have left. When you were crying, I so bad wanted to reach through the screen and just give you a hug. I felt so bad for you. That song you put out, I was like, whoa, you let it all out. I understand you're an artist. Many people that are artists, this is how they express themselves. I get it. You're going to have to explain all that to your son too. But if you think there's a sliver of hope that Crissy will ever be in your son's life again, you guys need to do some family counseling. Maybe sit down with this new girl, if this new girl is still around. and try to make this right for Dominic. He's got to come first, which I see that you're doing. You're protecting him. I just feel really bad for you, kiddo. I really do. This makes me sad. I hate to see somebody that hurt. And I see how hurt you are, and I know this is turning into anger for you now. I can see that too. I feel really bad. Almost as bad as this lemon is making me feel. Hang in there. Hopefully things will turn around for you guys. I'm sorry if it's true that this girl went and took your car. Let her have it. Let her take on another car payment. She, you know, karma is a you know what, and karma always comes around to collect. I promise you. My best advice. Damn. Why is this part of the peel so bad? Oh, dang it. My best. It's gone. I did it. I'm going to sip my tea now. We spilling tea here. I want to gargle with this tea. You have no idea how bad. I finished that lemon, you guys. This story had me so sad for Domo, irritated, because many things, I mean, like I said, it's nowhere near the storyline of what we're going through over here, but, you know, someone's being petty over here, and I don't like it, but I gotta, you know, do my best to stay out of these things. Not easy. Damn, this was easier than the onion challenge, but I did it, you guys. I finished this darn challenge. I finished that whole lemon. My mouth, it is jacked up. It is jacked up right now. My breath will be real good for quite some time. I'll tell you that much. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I hope it doesn't hurt my stomach. But like I said, I hope that you guys don't carry on and keep putting all your business out there like that. It's really sad. I feel bad for the baby. This is not putting him first. I understand you guys are in your feelings and you're young, but I promise you, when you get older, you're going to look back and be like, damn, why did I do that? So hopefully all of this messiness doesn't continue. But Domo, I feel bad for you, sweetheart. I do. Nobody wants to have it rubbed in their face like that. And that's what social media is, man. You see everything on social media. And this whole situation sucks. I feel so bad for you, honey. I really, really do. I don't really feel so bad for Crissy, because Crissy is just, She's doing the most. She's doing the most. And she needs to think of the baby and take a step back, reevaluate what she's doing, and check to see if being messy is more important than the baby. Because you can't be messy and have the baby and be in the baby's life. So if you want to be in the baby's life, it's quite simple. Stop being messy. It's very easy. So that's my motherly advice. I can't even talk. My mouth is like numb from that lemon. Hang in there, Domo. I think things will get better. Enjoy your BMWs. Your 2 BMWs. And God bless all of you involved in that story. I wish you guys success, and I hope you guys work all of this out, if at the very least, so that you can co-parent peacefully. So, yeah. God bless you guys. I love you, Mookies. I know this video kind of took a left turn. It's not one of my normal videos, but it's just something that was on my heart and I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to do my challenge. And I successfully completed that challenge. I'm really proud of myself. Had I not had something to talk about to keep my mind off that damn lemon, I don't think I would have finished it. So, thank you, Domo and Crissy, for that. I got through my challenge. And to my Mookies, again, thank you so very much. I love you so much from the moon and back. You are awesome sauce. Thank you for coming back to my channel, sitting here, spending time with me. And for all of you new Mookies, welcome, 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 welcome. And thank you. I love you guys so very much. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can come back and visit me whenever I upload a video. You'll be notified, you'll get to come back, we'll hang out, we can do this. I love you guys. Take care.